Oh man, why am I sitting way up and all attentive and stuff? Like I'm gonna do a combat gameplay? I could just sit back and relax kind of in this one. Oh, already. I gotta say, enter into this. Took the last couple hours. Knocking off all the to-do list items feels good. Get a chance to sit down and continue the experience in Manor Lords. We got to get this cup of coffee done. Stream will begin shortly. I doubt we'll have anybody join in live since I'm just starting this whole journey, right? But I do look forward to seeing. No. Yes. Again, Manor Lords, Slavic Magic, Hooded Horse, Greg Stitchik, I think is his name. If I get that wrong, I apologize. Pretty fantastic stuff. I do have an intro video up that's recorded, edited together to just kind of show you how this settlement has come together thus far. We're making our way into it. Honestly, I'm not even sure. This may be a 10th or 11th winter. Doing good on food. Here, by the way, make sure that... Yes, everybody can see everything. Wonderful. Absolutely, Cajun. Hey! You've got it. And thank you for joining in, man. Again, like the title of the video suggests, we do no pause, no rush here. So it's just kind of a slow burn, looking at things as they pop up. Boop. We only have 2 months of food. And by the way, in order to see chat, I've got to jump out of the game real quick. So you'll notice that again. I'm not very sophisticated with chat. And then I apologize for any and all delayed responses. God, I just love looking at the damn thing, to be honest with you. Okay. So food. What do we have that... can't pick any more berries. But what I have been doing for a while now, I'm sorry, I chuckle every time I go over here, is to check this out and look at this. So we need to import, but here's the problem: ain't got no money. We got so much crap that we could get rid of. Let's start to let's trade out hides. Why are we not doing that? You know what? Let's do no trade on this. Let's do no trade on malt for a bit. No trade on honey. And just maybe, well, we don't care about this anymore. And then I'll do no trade on planks. But I was exporting those, so I'll do full trade on planks. That way we're exporting. Or I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and export those. That'll be better. The idea here is that hopefully our trade balance will get back in order. Having only 2 months of food ain't quite gonna cut it. Also, how much bread do we have? Only 9 bread. That's gonna change because we have this puppy working. And this one. It looks like they're all out selling, though, on market property. So to tell you the truth, I'm wondering if we may need to... what are these guys doing? Resting at home, waiting, resting at home, waiting, peddling, waiting, transporting. Yeah, okay. Nobody's cooking. Or baking. Cooking. Where? Over here. Same. Yeah. Transporting what, though? Yeah, it's for their house. Okay. So, I think what needs to be done here, and we're up by 1, yay! So it worked, sort of. I think we need another communal oven, is the long and short of it. This may be a decent spot for one of those. Where was that again? I forgot. Burp. Yes. Can I do it here? No, darn it. Alright. Let's see if we can figure this out. See, we're not taking out too much there. Perfect. Okay. We'll get back to roads. We'll just put one kind of around the side like that. And across like that. Help keep it looking right. Eh? We'll put another one. It'll be... Oh, we can't get one back there, can we? No. Alright, fine. Alright, and so what we'll also... I'll go ahead and put this on a very high priority. We've got, what, 5 unassigned families. Getting used to switching back and forth. Okay, so there's that, and then one thing that keeps happening, and by the way, this isn't something I lined out too much in my detailed introduction of the settlement, is I've designed for this thing to grow out as this, at least initially being where kind of all the rich people live. These will be, hopefully anyway, eventually all upgraded to level 3. Along with the manor house here. And then we'll kind of just be upgrading as we go down the hill. Depending on how I want it to look, right? And that's something I do appreciate about this game a lot. Is, like I say, and like I've shown here, is that you get a chance to really try the best you can to mimic what you think it would look like at this time in history. One of my favorite areas I'm pretty proud of out here, this little church community, which is looking rather Serene? Desolate? I don't know. Look at that visual. All right, we're going to hold on that for a minute. That can work as a screenshot. I got to get my coffee anyway. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now, there's one thing I wanted to just take another look at right here. This pack station. Sending firewood, receiving planks. Right? We can't afford another mule. God, we are short on food. But that's enough, though, for 3 months. Sweet. And so we'll get another mule. Why not? Okay, so beautiful. All right. Gosh, maybe I can make my dream real. Again, if you didn't catch the intro video, please go check that back out. It's about, I think it's like, it comes in at 19 minutes on the nose, as a matter of fact. But here is how I've laid things out. And what I want to do is eventually, I mean, we'll have another war for this, probably. And then probably another one. But I would say as we go through the next probably 5 to 10 years in game, the goal is to go ahead and grow out to this and this and this, and war for this. We probably won't get to much of this over here in this stream, but that'll be a goal. Probably war for this at some point down the line as well. And we may not build out too awful much behind that, at least initially. But then once we've got this, we'll probably focus heavily on growth here, and then production growth in all of these areas. Then the challenge will be, again, is barter connections in this area. So we'll have to probably have one like here, 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 here. These pack animal, like probably another one where there's a road here. And so just have a whole bunch, maybe even create another this way, and then you just got pack animal post here. So 1, say 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 10 mules that are carrying 20 of something apiece at max. 5 in terms of a variety of different things that you could bring in that you need. The problem is you'd need 5 different items that you can produce locally to trade back. And that would be planks, iron, stone, berries, and meat right off the bat, frankly. I mean, so what we will do, most likely begin with the clay pit and some homes. Obviously forestry stuff. Over to the iron mine, over to the meat and berries. Since they're right next to each other, that would be perfect. And then we've got a few things. We could probably do 1 or 2 barter posts. We'd probably make them over here toward Immenruth, each of them. So one here with another road. and start there once we get to this place. As far as pack animal posts here, I feel like we'll need another road. It kind of goes this way. And then we'll have pack animal posts like here, here, here. And I'll go ahead, I'll put them close to the border. And I had some earlier criticism of the game about kind of the way that this system was designed, and I thought a little more about that. And I kind of, maybe spoke a little too soon, because one thing that you might, what's the term? Lose sight of, or one thing that might be abstracted, right, within the game mechanism, is that really, even though on the map they are adjacent regions that appear to be connected directly by a road, that you might think of them rather as regions that are far, far, far flung away from one another. And this border really just represents all of the space in between them that exists, but that isn't really all that important, or whatever. Is one way I thought about it, but even then, if I thought about it like that, you maybe, like, these road connections still don't make sense, right? Because over a long, 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 long distance, it's impossible that there would be this sort of a lucky overlap coincidence, right? If you were to pick up the far distant Nusslohe that's way over here, pick it up like the end of a piece of a paper, fold it over, and lay it flat right here, there's no way that there would be a road that just happens to link up here, a road that just happens to link up here, and a road that just happens to link up here. That would be impossible. So I feel like there's got to be something to try to reflect economic reality a little bit better somehow. I don't necessarily, my initial idea was like, go ahead and presume that these are direct routes and have like an on-off button for them. Or maybe there's some sort of a mechanism that's linked to the development of the settlement and whether it can turn the on-off button, or toggle it, rather. That was another thought. So, any rate, there you have more of my thoughts on that as time marches on. And we have plenty of stuff here. Oh yeah, that was the problem. Okay, yeah. We can send out firewood 40 at a time. That's no problem. What I will say is probably good for us to go ahead and get another burgage over here. And we'll just... I like to try to make it look good. That don't. Yeah. Something like that's fine. Never mind. Okay, can't do that. Oh! What? I have the timber. Oh, that's funny. We need to move this. Get over here. Silly.
Come on, people, get to work.
So we'll put this on a high. We'll do a burgage. Here. A big burgage. Oh, come on. Construction costs 2 timber. I've got 23. What the F? Okay, well I can build 2. I guess that's what I'll do. Screw it. Up here at the hilltop in Nusslohe. I also have a feeling like I probably should build another woodcutter's lodge up here. We'll just put it down the road a ways. And I think, just maybe, we might be on our way in Nusslohe. Still only got 2 months of food over here. All right, finished our hitching post. Good, good, good. Not enough funds for import livestock trading post. Oh, that's right. We've got. Let's go. No trade on sheep for now. We did build a new pasture and sheep farm. I hadn't zeroed in on that really. This is going to be, well, I'll probably get more into it when we get nicer weather. But we got sheep farm here, a lot more agriculture down here. Happiness is still good. And by the way, I watch this every time to time. I'm able to come down here and take people's money. We'll bring that down just a tad. See, here we go. What I was going to say earlier was that all of these rich folks up here are unhappy because they don't have a food stall like they'd like. One thing I wanted to check on. There's nothing at our granary. There's tons of stuff at our storehouse. So anything and everything that we produce, it looks like anyway, initially here, in terms of food, is all going either to storage at the trading post, which I think that's correct. Yeah. All this bread, honey, meat. Okay. Watch out over here. There's a big crowd waiting for you at the door. Really, I don't know why you all are making such a trip in a line like this. It doesn't make any sense. But, well, Merry Christmas. Yeah, it cleared out a little bit since we changed things up. As you can see, a couple of wars have cost me some royal favor, it appears. Bunch of bullshit. I don't know if we need to keep this going. Nope. We can go ahead and put one back in here. We're going to need them. We did establish a crop rotation that we'll keep working with. This field's going to be, it looks like, fallow this year. Same. This one was not harvested all the way in time. Dang it. I may have to go back around and redo a bunch of these fields now that I think about it. Now that I look at it. Excuse me. And then, of course, there's the... I don't know, you call this the settlement undertaker's village or whatever. Since we got our corpse pit here. I haven't really, I haven't come up with names and identities for all these places. It would be better here if there was a bunch of woods leading down this road to this area, and maybe some more woods around this corpse pit here. Where's our forestry industry? I don't know where it is. Oh, I don't think I was far back enough. Okay. Boomery. Woodcutter. Forester's hut. Let's get somebody to work with him. The trade-off will go out of this farmhouse. And I will define your work area, sir. Yes, sir. I want you to work down this hill right here. Thank you very much. That's a long way away. Think about it. Should I can move it. Yeah, let's move it. Let's move it here. That's funny. Road access of... Oh, there's a field there. That's why. Silly me. Okay. Right there. Now, of course, they'll have to get to work building it. But it'll be of more and better use this way, I believe, than up here. This settlement, we've done what we've done with the trees up here, and it just kind of is what it is. When's that tax money gonna come in, man? That's that no pause, no rush play. That's a slow burn, baby. Of course, you know what comes next. Selling plenty of bread, yes. Would love it. Oh yeah, we got food stall here. Good. We got 2 food stalls down here. Oh, is that right, buddy? Firewood. Plenty of that. Looks like clothing. A couple of firewood stalls.
Get your linen here.
I'm not sure what that's for. Is that food? Huh.
Look here.
And over here. Again, I don't know what this is. Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah? Oh, no kidding. Well, what? What? Somebody was out there pooping in a field? Really? Why the heck would they be doing it? That's silly. I don't believe you. Now, if they were pooping in the field, I will say this. Well, hang on. I was gonna say that if they're pooping in the field, it might fertilize it. That's all right. All right, you're not listening to me. Whatever. Take a nice little jog up the hill in the wintertime. Our good Lord is making his way back to his mansion. Hello, fine people, sir.
Oh, young lady, you should come out of the cold.
There's our oven right there, I do believe.
We all know what that means.
Sorry, man. I haven't gone over to visit Nusslohe quite yet. It's the middle of winter, God. Oh, hello, ma'am. Good day. Oh. Everybody just walks away from me. I'm your lord, for crying out loud. Listen to me. Fine. Make sure you pay on tax day, damn it. All I do is supply the army that protects you all. No thanks. Oh, hello. How are you? Yes, it's nice to talk to you. Oh. Ah, well. As they say, it's lonely at the top. Very beautiful environments. I've always really loved the music. So eerie and mysterious, especially in winter, and then it starts to sound like The Hobbit. Man, that's a strong lady right there. Here we go. It's funny that I placed myself in Central Europe with a British accent, but, you know, whatever. That Central European woman is quite strong. Woo! Look at her go. Get it, girl. Pull that cart. Oh, yes. Up the hill we go. I can feel the cold sneak through my sneaks. I need to get back home. Walking in the mud is better. It's warmer. See? Oy. Walking in that snow's miserable. I think my toes are about to freeze off. What else do we have up here? Oh, lovely. Ah, the church bell rings. There is another church. Yes.
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad bet. These things do happen from time to time.
Oh, buddy. You talking about this guy right here? Oh, yeah. I don't know what happened to him either. Yeah, still got this bucket of snow or salt. Somebody might as well take it, right? Again, the big plan for at least this area of the settlement is to try to grow out some wealth up here. We did get a logging camp up not long ago. Right there. That's been clearing out some woods here at the top of this hill. There you have a nice big guard tower. I have bigger retinue because of that piece of infrastructure. Like I was saying before, I'll do this too at some point in the stream, either today or the next time, is to look at all the little silly fuck-ups with my manor house castle construction. Ah, look at there. How lovely is that? You know what? My God, my feet are warm. I'll be fine. You know what? We're going up to the church. I want to spend some time with God today. And by God, yes, I will run part of the way. I can't run the whole way. I need more coffee. Look at that. You know, if nothing else, the fact is, what is this? Is one guy really responsible for all of what I'm looking at, kind of, right here? Because that's my understanding. And I believe I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see after we get to church for our worship session what all has gone awry. Probably nothing. In wintertime, things stay pretty steady. It's when you got your farming fuck-ups that things really get interesting in this particular game. Did want to say thanks again if Cajun, you're still there watching along. It's great to have somebody watching, man. It really is. Ah, yes. At long last, here we are. Oh dear. What are we building? Oh, there was some extension I had decided to add to the church here. But let's head on in. Alright, that's done. Okay, so we don't get as much money from the tax, it looks like. I think I'll bring that down. You know, and by the way, I am playing on the not patched version right now. That's worth mentioning.
Step right up and sample.
Oh my. Okay, what did we miss? No. How did we get 8 families homeless like that? Or, you know what? Part of the granary issue... No, it's not because nobody's working there. Well, we can put people to work at the stables, by God. Plenty of shit to slop up around here. Go on, man. I could probably put somebody else to work at the livestock trader. We still don't got much money. All right. I think now we need storage space in Nusslohe? Question mark? No. Storehouse right here. Got iron ore. Oh, damn it. We need a granary is what we need. A bat. God damn it. Where is that again? Ah. Okay. Oh, shoot. Crap. Okay. I wonder if I've been stupid here and if the meat that I'm hunting is being I would get messages though. If the meat that I was hunting over here was being damaged by the weather, it's not. Oh, the storage is full of... That's what's full, is the hides. Okay. It's not the food. So we don't necessarily have an urgent need for a granary here yet. We're kind of getting there. Yeah. Before long, we won't have too much in the way of firewood. The planks were needed so that we could make some upgrades. So we could go with chickens here. Let's go with vegetables here. Okay. And I think that's it. I planned for that. That's why I needed the planks. Right? So now... we don't need to get the logging camp going again just yet. But what we could do... excuse me, start bringing in... what? Clothes. No, we could start bringing in weapons. Sidearms. Let's do it. No. Firewood for sidearms? That's kind of funny. For what? Vegetables? Let's do that. That's fine. Could order a mule out of here, but we'd need another stable. I think I might go ahead and do that. Hitching post. We'll put it there. And then pretty much immediately upgrade it to a stable. What do we got here? You got generic storage full in all these places. I don't really know why that's considered like a bad thing, necessarily. And they're not full anymore. They're good. They're still... Like, don't you want them to have all the shit that they need? I feel like that maybe that should be a different color, like green or something. Sir, you have a good problem. Your people have all the shit they need. Alright, let's get started on another cup of coffee here. Stream continues. Manor Lords Monday. Once again, if you're watching, I appreciate you. Trying to jump over to chat whenever I can. More of a ride along than anything else. I'm not too sophisticated with chat. At least not yet. Don't have that many people watching. So, another cup of coffee it is. We continue. Coming up.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine food. These things do happen. Cheating him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly. You'll not find finer wares anywhere else. Linen! Meat! Meat! Get your meat here! So fresh it's practically still mooey.
We're just about there. Just about there.
fresh meat. Get your fresh meat here. No finer cut.
I don't like your fresh meat. It tastes like rotten chicken. Fresh meat in my ass. What a pretty winter day. God. I'm telling you, man. I sit here and I freaking look at this game. Half the time. That's all I do. See if maybe there's another decent point of view for a screenshot. Hey, ooh, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one right there. The area that I keep pointing at for the big town down the road. Look at this hill, this nice round Camelot-like place where we will have our city. And then so like you know, with this slow burn playthrough, the military plan was to push essentially, so I would have this, and then I'd probably go ahead and grab this, but maybe see what I can make in terms of military muscle with all of this under my control. That way, I can defend all the way out to this river here, which conveniently here at Waldebrand and continuing through Selbitz, I researched a little earlier, has a very nice bluff all along the river. All along here, that if there was ever a battleground over this way, I certainly would have the advantage of having my troops coming to the right spot, the fastest with the mostest, with the ability, no matter what we're doing, no matter what we're facing, no matter how it goes, to basically get lined up along the hilltop here, charging down at them. I think our troops are going to be better by then anyway, but we'll see. I think it probably over here with Waldbrand wouldn't happen until we were fighting for this region anyway. And as a matter of fact, it could all kind of be silly because the fight most likely or more likely would happen inside the woods. So what I'd have to do is maybe take advantage of a battle area that's got a circle that starts here and maybe gets all the way over to here, and I'm able to fight over this area, you know, over in this part of it, and destroy their army maybe before they get to the official battle area. You'll have to see how the wars work out in this game. It's kind of funky. Again, some abstraction is at play with it. There's not total one-for-one type of reality simulation, I would say, with it, but I appreciate what they're doing there. I mean, shoot, I could take that back, kind of. You know, it is one-for-one simulation up to the point where it kind of isn't, which is that I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that too. I've actually thought about that. So what they do when there's a war, and I can't really show you right now, but let's just say We were going to fight over Selbits, like we're going to. Eventually. The game, the AI bad guy will first decide whether or not he's going to fight, which inevitably they do. And by the way, I'm playing in domination mode, so I have to conquer the whole map. I have all the time I want to conquer the whole map, and so I'm doing it kind of the slow way. And I'm wondering what patching along the way might do to my game still. I'm a little worried about that. I won't lie. That always tends to kind of taint each game, and I have to start over a lot of the time. I'd like to avoid that, as most players would probably agree. But say I've got a battlefield, what they do after the bad guy agrees to fight, there is a location for a battlefield that'll pop up somewhere within the region, and you've got to march there and have a battle. So I got to think, I was like, does that really make sense? Is that too, gamey? Is that too simple? Or would it be relatively true to history? If I were going to put it together with common sense, I would say, like, back then, oftentimes, you didn't go to war in the wintertime unless you were, going to pull a fast one on a foreign entity. You would go to war in the summertime after harvest, or before harvest, after planting. Because you'd be using, kind of like in the game, you would be using your actual population for a lot of what you need for your military, which can be replaced with immigrants fairly quickly, as is also modeled in the game. I've gone through a loss before where I've had to replace, or actually, it was a battle that I ultimately ran away from and lost, but still had some troops left over, so the war wasn't over. And I was able to backfill with population all of my losses, replace them, get them back out on the field, and then win the battle that I needed to win the war. And so, like I was saying, it does model accurately that whole aspect of manpower in that way. Let's see here. There was an issue I wanted to try to deal with down here with... did I build a little market area back up? Because I feel like that would be good. Yeah, I tried to build one like right here. Right there. And nobody's popped up. Because like before, for all of these homes up here that are unhappy, right? Part of the reason is because I had too many marketplaces that were spread out in my little burgages out here and in these areas. So what I needed to do was make less market space available for these folks and more available for the rich folks up here. I even had to knock out a large marketplace that I had established in this burgage area here so that even more could be funneled up this way. But the thing is, it doesn't appear to be working out, because I've built a new marketplace here and I've built another one here, and so far anyway, neither area has seen any growth. And it's very strange. Huh. Ah, here we go. We need to upgrade that right away, like we talked about. Ah. Gaining a little regional wealth here. That's cool. We have our 2 additional burgage plots. Each has somebody living there now. That's good. There are market stalls available, although it's just basic stuff. Firewood looks like. And food. Oh, here we go. No appropriate storage for barter. Shoot. That's where we need the granary. So, let's get stone. Let's do that. Do we have... We do have somebody working, right? Okay. They're over here bartering. I've never really followed where this person goes. Got another one here. That's him returning home with some stuff.
We all know what that means.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to see kind of what happens with that. Otherwise, Nusslohe just kind of continues to plurg along here. We had so many family members join one of the cells. Very good. All right. Population 15. That works out. You know, something that's interesting, too, that I'm not sure about is... So this trading post... Okay. Yeah, it's starting to collect stuff now. It has all pretty much the same trade parameters as the other one. It's just traffic is a lot slower. So... Boy, our trade deficit is not great. We need to produce more. I feel like. But what? That's the question. We could sell a whole bunch of wool and yarn. Unless nobody wants it, which is weird. Because look here, if you look here, we're trying to export the stuff, but nothing's going, nobody's taking it. We don't got no buyers. The fuck? Come on. This could be one gameplay thing that could be worked on a little. Maybe an increment of 10 or something. Exporting dyes. Let's go no trade on dyes for a bit. Importing linen. Let's go no trade on that. Because we've got stuff. maybe, just maybe, what else do we have? A lot of hides, right? So, hides, export, yeah. Why aren't they doing it? Does no one want hides? You know what? Now may not be the best time to sell hides. It's already wintertime, right? You don't buy winter clothes in winter. You buy them before wintertime. Of course, I'm not known for knowing anything about that. See, notice there's fewer houses up here that are unhappy. That's good. Not quite sure why or how. We could do a, if I end up putting together an edited video or something, we could do a little flyover ditty, like so. Or, oh my, oh, I like that for kind of a screenshot. Good. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Okay. It would be better if it were a tad slower. Nope. Problem is, if we get lower and slower, we won't be able to see it. Ooh, this ain't bad. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh. Go, 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 go. Go, camera, go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful little 90-degree. Well, not quite 90, but... Oh, that's perfect. Yay! All right. In-stream camera work. We're starting to run low on food again. Damn it. Still have quite a bit of leather that we could sell. I got a fire sale here, damn it. I need you to get rid of stuff, and I need you to bring in more money. You hear? Oh, that reminds me. I wonder if it would behoove. Yeah. Bring in another worker here for that trade post. Oh, the slow burn through February. And we'll be into planting time before you know it. sun hanging high in the sky on a beautiful day in February. Hello, folks. Good to be with you today. Once again, this damned mud. Everybody looks to be happy and productive over on this side of the settlement. You can see the chicken coops right here. We lined up a couple of them over here, I believe. They don't crank out quite as many eggs as I thought they would, if I'm being totally honest. Hey there, chickies. Nice little homes for them to live in there. Ah, this guy's got goats. Nah. Howdy. Howdy, Billy. Cute pets. It's like a little petting zoo back here for the kids. And me. I'm a lord. I love petting zoos. These are my favorite. It's like when I was a boy. Oh, I love that music. I always... I do the best I can not to have him walking sideways like this, because that's dumb. Oh. What do we have here? Hello. Now, I'm sorry. You fine people. I have something to say. You need to make sure when you build your storage infrastructure and other buildings out here that you allow your lord into them. I can't fit my shoulders through the door, you see? You all see? No! Hey! Watch yourself. Damn you, oxen. Damn you! Someone have that oxen hanged. Have it for dinner. Turned into a rather strange February day, I'll say. God damn. Can't even walk into my own storage house. These are my lands. What do these people think? Hello, madam. Again, I'm probably gonna want to... Oh, actually. Crap. Hurry! I can tell with the melting of the snow. I must get to the farmhouse. These good people need to be awoken and brought to work. In the fields with the plows. Come, good people. It's planting time soon. Would someone help me with making a plan? Hello? Is anyone here? I need help making a plan. All right. So, Dirk. What are we gonna do? I think we do wheat here. I think we have to do fallow here. We can do wheat here. So wheat here and here. This stays fallow. This stays fallow. I could do wheat here and get away with it. So wheat. I think I'm just going to worry about wheat. Wheat. Kind of all up here. We'll leave this fallow. It's on a crop rotation, I'm pretty sure. How are things going over at our... Oh, that's right. Shit. We don't have anybody working there. God damn it. Do we need to build another burgage or two? Wait a minute. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we'll build a couple more. That'll work. We're right there. Get a couple more families in there and we'll start getting to work on iron mining once again. Looks like our food supply is up. We got 4 months of food, 8 months of firewood. We are bartering. We do have 3 stone. Cool. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Huh. Okay. We're legit facing a little bit of a food shortage here. We need to work still on trade. And it's almost like we need to stop this. We need to import, 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 import. Or what do we have? Gosh, dang it. It's like... see, we're exporting all this stuff. We don't have any clay. We can just no trade that. Here we go. Let's export firewood and just... And look, we've got all this yarn. It's like nobody wants any of this stuff. I don't get it. But we're going to export a lot of this stuff. Let's import grain. And then work folks on the... where do I have that? I forgot already. It's down here, I believe. No, down here. Get one person to work there. Happiness is looking good, so once again, we'll go up here. Hit them taxes. No, that's silly. Hit them taxes, man. Where was the logging camp here? Yeah, we stopped them working. We kind of, I'm good with how much they've cleared off here. And then when we have berries going, we'll fill up the forager hut with workers. So we'll do that for sure. And then in Immenruth, a new family started moving in. All right. See, we still got growth. This hunting camp, let's get them somebody to work there. Help out with the food supply there. I also want to say that here at the granary, I think I want to go ahead and get rid of a couple of the families that are doing the stalls and replace them with just straight up workers. I hadn't taken a good look at with you at this stuff either. So population level here is got 314 people. Kind of middling families. There are 27 of them. These are the folks who can afford their own Gembe Zone armor as an upgrade. That's kind of the big benefit of having them, frankly, the level 2 families. They can afford a little bit better armor for themselves. But mostly level 1 families, 143 men, 71 women. Retinue, 22. A thriving settlement, to be sure. Okay, we're into March now, so let's get this done. Wheat. 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 All around. Up in here. I think I want this to stay fallow. Same. I think we'll do flax here. They're already growing wheat, I guess. And here. I think some farm workers have already been out working that and that. And I just didn't see it or something. I'll go ahead and get one more working here. You got some folks who are harvesting. Interesting. There must have been some leftover stuff. Got one person who's walking from all the way over to heck here. Golly. What about this one? Sheesh. Where did... Okay, they're all going for a drink. Hey there, pal. You know, you got work to do. Kunz. I see you with your threshing fork in your hand, or whatever the heck that's called.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun. Get to work. Is he really going for a drink, though? Because the tavern's over here somewhere. Right here. I think he went for a drink, legit. That's funny. So I guess maybe they changed the way that taxes come in. Am I playing automatically with the update, I wonder? I don't have any archers to check it with. That's what the test would be, and I'm not at war anyway, so. What about our weavers? We probably... Yeah, we don't need that many people. Doing all that. So you got this marketplace that I built. It's interesting. It's... Nobody wants to set up marketplace up here. I think it's because I need more burgages up here. So, if that's the way it is, well, then that's the way it is. So let's... Oh, I put a market area there. Okay. We'll start here. And we'll just kind of go like this. And we'll just grow a little bit here on the top of the hill. We'll have more people that will have, I think, more reason to set up market space up here. Maybe. I think we're going to have a total of 4 different little dwellings that can pop up in these 2 areas. We'll add on the additional dwellings first, then the industry after that. We'll make them food industries, and then maybe those 2 plots will be enough to pop a couple of food stalls that'll take care of all of our happiness issues. That, by the way, that's been bedraggling this playthrough pretty much all throughout. Ever since I've, you know, grown on to the next phase of, you know, you get into the mid-game. I feel like that's kind of where you are in mid-game right now, I would say, where I'm at. And you are going to be playing through a long mid-game phase, building up as much as you want. As it just so happens, I would like to really see this area explode, and in a way that maybe hasn't been seen in a whole lot of other places online. If I can have a Camelot here, and then a whole countryside that is helping to ultimately fuel its prosperity while also keeping maybe the Lord up here on the high hill in his castle. Maybe that's how that goes. Or there's another high hill right here near Nusslohe's settlement. I could put a new manor house here, deep in the woods. You know, it depends on how our logging camp clears things out around here, or how we decide to do that, whether we want to keep the woods. Again, I kind of mentioned in the intro, depending on how we can get this barter system to work out, it may be that we take Selbits and we end up building our Camelot like here. Maybe. That may ultimately end up making more sense. Okay. Folks are out working. Our issues with food are still pressing. However, we can get a couple of folks working. Couple more. Just make sure we're trying to prioritize our farm workforce here, get them all straightened out. all the fields are set on medium priority, which is fine. Of course, we'll rejoin our Lord fresh out of the tavern. My God, what a good time. Whoever owns this place, this establishment, well done. Very well done. Jovial. Not too many people here now, but it's a little bit of a, not a good time. The good people. Keeping at it. You can see them about their work over here. Oh my God, I love this. I get to watch them work their plows. Ugh. Wait, wait for me.
Impossible.
Hello. Thank you for all the hard work you do. You make this place so wonderful. Please make us more food.
Firewood. You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Guys talking about firewood. We don't need firewood. We need food, damn it. How the hell do I get out of here? Oh, yeah, yes, this way. Follow the woodcutter. Ah, yes. More of our markets here. Hello, fine people. This is the bulk, I think, of the market space for pretty much this entire little town area down here. These woodcutters. Storehouse right there. And then you can see us coming down the main road back up into the settlement.
Oh, this is heavier than it looks.
Is it? Is it heavier than it looks? Because, I'm gonna be honest, it looks pretty heavy. Like, I don't want to carry that. You notice I'm not. All I'm carrying is a cape. Again, no sound of barrel rolling. If I am playing a patched version of the game, sure as heck doesn't include anything for that. Come on, Greg. JK. Just a lovely walk up the settlement here in Immenruth, Central Europe somewhere with a British lord. Somehow found himself lost. Oh, that's a lovely looking animal you have there, sir. Big piece of meat. I'm glad he'll be fed. He'll be very well fed.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
They always say that. As a matter of fact, I fully expect along this walk up the pathway here in these silly villages to say that in my ear at least 7 more times. I guess I should prepare myself. That's our other granary right there, I believe. With a farmhouse. Hello, good farming people.
You spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Does he say nickel or nipple right there? I've never quite known.
Summer's coming soon.
Get out of my way! I am your lord. Yeah, here we go. Sowing of the fields underway. You can see this is that thin field along the main road. We planted that with wheat. They have plowed it up. I think I think that one has flax up to the left, which we'll see come in later. It's really pretty looking, I will say. There, once again, our weaver's hut. And hey, are you from Nusslohe? Hello. How are things over there? I know that you've just gotten things started, but I'm very excited to come visit. I will soon, I promise. I know I haven't been yet. Well, I swear, no one has any manners here. You can see, as soon as we make money, you saw it floating off in the distance there. As soon as we're making money, we're losing money. As soon as we're making money, spending it. And we're spending it on food. It is necessary, unfortunately. Here the Lord is approaching the Weaver's hut, which is, as it so happens, also the place where he meets his lover. Oh, I can't wait to get inside.
This is heavier than it looks.
Oh, hello, hello. Nothing here. Nothing to see here. Everyone is, hello. Yes, okay. Good day. Oh, hi. Yes, I needed to stop by to say that. It's time for another coffee refill. And, okay, so I'm really happy with the way that planting is working out. We seem to be pretty on schedule with it this year. What did we miss? Okay, looks like we built a burgage plot. Nusslohe built one or two more here, like we were looking at. But there aren't any other families moving in. Now there should be, because the happiness is up. So soon enough, and with our regional wealth still at this, we'll have a little bit of growth in Nusslohe. That'll be good. Ooh, as we enter a spring or late winter evening. What a perfect time to let you enjoy the ambiance, kind viewer, if you're out there. Oh, just check the chat. Nobody had gone in there and done anything in a while. Dude, what's up? Dude, what's up? Right? Thanks for joining in when you did. Sorry, I'm only getting to you just now. But I appreciate you. It's coffee time. Ah! Yes, sir. Into April. Okay, we need to get rid of that tax, it looks like. Dirt. We keep the tithe on. Alright, now we're food. Doing fine with food. We got our berries coming in good. You know, I don't grow any apples. Huh. Never did. And frankly, I'm not sure why. Yes, this is, well, no. There's another, yeah, it's in the development tree. Orchardry, I have to study that first. Here you can take a look at what I've done. Early on, I went ahead and I hit this to get the charcoal kiln working. I figured that early on anyway, when you're in the throes and you're just trying to survive. I was I mean, the map was getting taken over by, what's his name? Berenreute. I didn't fight over much of any of it because I couldn't compete. My army was way, way, way weaker than his. He would, every time, that's another thing. So, I don't know if the game is set up this way or if you're supposed to be able to beat it, but, you know, by cleverly purchasing mercenaries, which I didn't do, I admit. I didn't do well enough. I think you could probably get, at the very beginning of the game, 5 mercenary companies under your banner plus your retinue, and then maybe, you know, the 20 spearmen that you start with or something, and be able to fight off Lord Hildebol, Baron Hildebol, but I didn't do that. And so what ended up happening is I was basically just backed up to this region, and he had taken over frickin' everything. I didn't contest any of it. And then I won the war that I needed to survive, basically. I had enough population, I had enough money for mercenaries that I was able to field an army that could eventually beat him. It was in a battle over here. And then I've been able to defeat him in every effort ever since. It's taken 1 or 2 battles, depending. I think there's been 2 more wars with him, and one of them was in defense again, and because it was kind of like a weak follow-up attempt, right? He lost the first war with the battle over here, and then had another chance, because I still had not come and taken Nusslohe yet, to come and invade again. And I've also had to deal with brigands from time to time, raiders, which may pop on the map at any time, of course, as well. But then the next war was when I invaded Nusslohe. That was a pretty quick one. We had a battle, I think it was like over here, and I was able to take care of business there. Alright, making progress on this field here. We get everything planted in time. We'll be able to harvest it all in relative time. Good time. What I'm thinking, although it's probably too late now. I'm thinking that orchardry would be a good thing for us to get when we can. Can we get a new policy yet? No. So, and it would take a long time for us to get this anyway. This would be good to get. We've already got sheep industry. This would be very good to get trapping. We've already got that in Nusslohe, I'm pretty sure. Yes. That's the first thing we got over here. So the first thing we got for Immonaruth was charcoal burning. For survival, here it was trapping in order to ramp up. So, yeah, ramping up that passive income of meat because we had a food shortage over in Nusslohe here. You know what? Probably be smart. Now that we're in the season. Let's go ahead, get a road that comes right in here. Like Bob Ross. Right in. Just a happy little pathway. Just about like right over here. Like that. Just like that. And then, berries. Forager hut. Yes. Have that here. Doink. Good. Okay, and then I won't connect a road here yet. I'll make them take this one. And maybe some of them will take this and then walk overland, you know. Sometimes the little AI people do that. Doesn't seem to make sense to me, but it will. So what's interesting here is that we're sowing this field when it's already got wheat kind of partially grown in it. I don't get it. Yeah, that's a weird one. Maybe were we that far behind on the harvest from the prior year? I don't know. Maybe that'll resolve itself. But we're looking good over here. That's got wheat. That's got wheat. Harvests aren't going to be all that great. And again, a little low on food. Keep them berry collections working, May. Let's working on our trading post. Also, we probably need to get another family working on the woodcutter, since that is our main economic driver at present. Do we have stone in quantity? Not enough for a granary, but we're up by a bit. We need to crank out more firewood, and we need to do it now. Just got to be mindful of planks. Okay, so let's do veggies here. Let's do... No, I wanted to do hides, dang it. Crap. All right. So that may force our hand over here. Meaning the construction of a trade post. You shall be sure to build a trade post over here, man. We do have the 4 timber that we would need. We could just put it right there. Pop. Then once that's built, we'll put it on a high priority. Once that's... Okay, then the other thing is... Do we have... How many burgage plots do we have? We have 13. We don't need to build any more of those. We need people moving in, damn it. Here we go. Okay. I was going to say. So there, it's sowing, and now that it's growing, yeah. Still down to 2 months of food. I mean, we kind of got to keep our trade where it's at, doing what it's doing. Given the situation with food, we really don't need any more mouths to feed here. Ooh, there's a good chance for a aerial flyover shot right here in game. Oh, yeah. Over the trees. Yes, that looks good. Too Boxy, hey, I hope you're still watching. Sorry, I don't dip into chat a whole lot. Great game. Great game, dude. Just look at the damn thing. As far as a straight up economic simulator, City Skylines would be a, you know, would hold a candle to it. It would hold a candle to City Skylines, although kind of in a different way. It's the systems are simpler, so to speak, in Manor Lords because the economy at the time was also simpler. You might tend to play more like, less like I do, which is no pause, no rush, but and compress more. Because it's a little simpler that way. I think one thing that's really interesting is that you have to deal with, I think it's in the details, all of the economic and infrastructural requirements that you need in order to field a military that has all of this shit is extremely complex to accomplish. I think that's actually really a very fascinating lesson. I don't know if Greg, if that's what you're trying to tell folks or something. And anybody who whines about the military-industrial complex ought to just put a lid on it, because the military-industrial complex is what is required, so to speak, for a thriving, protected, safe, prosperous society to be that way. Because it sure is, you know, all of the economic development that you see built into the gameplay and everything is all geared toward being able to supply an army and be able to replace it, fight with it again if you need to. That's what it's all about. So that you can go take this territory, take that one, all across the map. And so the game has done a very good job of making that very clear, at least about this period in history. Maybe it's different now. You know, maybe it's not really that way. I think the USA might be an example, otherwise, you know, to the contrary. perhaps, but it's a bigger conversation, obviously. Is the game very good? Yeah, it is. And then when you get into the warfare aspect, which I'll be getting into in future streams as I keep rolling here, it's smaller scale than Total War, but I love what they've done with it, and you'll see plenty of videos out there of combat scenarios. You know, you get into close action, the camera starts shaking, and the music is rumbling in the background, and the guys, they even do it realistically in the sense that, like, when two sides are charging one another, you have some of the guys who are fighting, and then you've got other ones who are pretty much just in the background trying to cheer the other guys on, who are doing all the fighting, and then maybe replacing, you know, kind of like a reserve, right? Old-fashioned, that's what a reserve force did. They were cheerleaders, and then they get into the fight when they needed to be into the fight. That happens. That's really cool. The archers are bugged, or they have been. I think they got fixed in the latest patch, so that's been good. I don't have any still in my little force here. I still use the footmen across the board with my retinue. I think that the archers are really cool when they're in a battle, because when you get the arrows all going through the air, it really adds to the immersion of the experience. So it's like a Total War light type of battle experience with intense visuals and sound. And then the thing I love about this game, oh my god, this is my favorite part, is that, again, all the way down to the nitty-gritty details of everything, after a big battle and a war, whether you win or lose, you got to clean up all of the mess that's left behind. You have to put people to work burying all the bodies. Because win or lose, right? If you're defending your territory, the battle happens in your territory, well, yeah, the Lord lost, but he's going to leave you with the mess. Same thing by invading his territory. You win the battle, you win the territory, but it's your mess to clean up. So that's where they work in this whole aspect of a macabre detail in life at this point, which you do deal with in City Skylines, which is the real, honestly, the whole, I love the realism behind the game, because it's like the problems that press you the most in City Skylines are garbage, sewage, so dead or waste, shit, dead people, sick people, right? And it's just the way it is. So part of that is built into this with this corpse pit that you set up, which is an economy all its own. And I put it out here close before I went to war for Nusslohe, by the way. I put it out here close to the border because I knew I'd be fighting somewhere over in here, and that this is where they'd be dragging bodies from. I keep it out here because it's a good central location for any battles that occur in either region. And so, yeah, it's a game worth getting, man. It is. And it's in early release, so they're developing it along the way. I'm playing it slow like this, partly because I want to give the developers all the time they need to flesh out all the improvements that they want. And I can just kind of incorporate them in my game experience as I go along, growing along here, slowly but surely, in my own game here. And it works, hopefully, seamlessly. And I would only ask in return for the development team, or, you know, the one developer to, I guess, make it so that my save game's protected as I patch the game. I don't want to have to start all over again. I've kind of like, you know, this whole settlement now has kind of become a little bit of a love child, if you will. That's not a good way to put it. It's become a bit of a baby for me here. And I don't want to just see it, you know, have to wad it up and throw it in the trash. I'm a little bit invested. And by the way, that's, if you follow the channel and you haven't really picked up on the way that I play these games, starting over a lot, I'll start over. No doubt. I will do it. But I won't like to do it a lot. when I get into one and I get into it a long way, like I kind of have with this, I like to stick it out to see what the outcome will be. No matter how long the haul might be, depending on how I've decided to play the game. I mean, shit. Dig around in the channel if you'd like. You go back to some of the Being Arthur Morgan series. I mean, watch me role play some Red Dead 2, right? I do the old I do the old rules for the Marines and the Army service members, right? If you don't have to run, walk. If you don't have to walk, stand. If you don't have to stand, sit. If you don't have to sit, lay down. If you don't have to lay down, sleep. If you don't have to sleep, yeah, whatever. And I try to, you know, do what Arthur would do. Here we go. Built a couple of new burgages, of which we have 96. Okay. Here we go. We were going to go ahead and do this and this. Our regional wealth still is not going up like I'd like, but this is, I think, maybe part of what you deal with as you advance to this stage of the game. Your population is large now, and you can't export quite as much shit. Oh, look at this. Wow. See, this is why I have to patch the game, probably. Once this issue is fixed, I feel like trade will work smoother, but I don't necessarily have a criticism. I think I was up over 3,000 regional wealth at one point. Manor Lord Monday. Streaming on. A nice look at this side of the settlement. Left a little bit of the foliage in here, and that really kind of, I like that. Looks pretty good. Or maybe that's regrowth a little. Once again. Oh, what a good place to bring a mistress. Mm-hmm. And in the rain. Oh, I needed that. Take a walk by here. We haven't really looked at this from the ground level. I'm glad that this market area grew out. Although, eventually I may have to take it down because of our problem with unhappiness in the rich people area. The Lord's friends are just not quite happy enough. They don't have access to all the food markets they'd like. Do you good people know what it takes to feed rich people? Well, not just to feed them, but to keep them happy. Well, this is kind of a nice little, screenshot opportunity. I feel like there's probably more I could do with these out here. Hey there, madam. Oh, how are you today? Would you like some help with that bucket? No. Well then. Yeah, this area is really grown out nicely, really. Up here on the top of the hill. We're kind of on the reverse slope, as it were. Oh, looky here. Bully the oxen. Hello, Bully. I do hope you're making it just fine out here, Bully. I've missed you. Oh, I know. This place is a wonder, isn't it? So green, so lush. So much fertility and love, joy, happiness. Yes? Oh, no? Tell me. What have they been doing to you, Bully? Okay. Fine. Keep your secrets. I'll come see you when you're ready to tell me the truth about your life. You can tell me your truth, Bully. Don't hide it from me. I'm your lord. Ah, yes, the first sprouting pieces of wheat crop. Popping through the dirt. Sir, mind your oxen. You're trying to headbutt that man. Hey! Oh! Are you inspecting it? Oh, looky here. What the heck? Hey! Hey, are you seeing this? Hey, lady! What the heck's going on with these guys? Can anybody tell me? Do you see that? Okay. I'm just gonna act like it's not happening. I'm just gonna act like it's not happening. I'm gonna look at that oxen over there that's moving at normal speed. Okay. Is it still happening? Oh my God. Now they're just gone. Whoa. I shouldn't have drank that drink. Well, back up toward the hilltop. Did you see that oxen? My day is forever changed. My life as well. People were moving in slow motion. Now I feel like I'm moving in slow motion. It's such a sad day now. I feel though I've had revealed to me a truth that was always there. Is there something more to time? Is there something more to space? Were these men traveling in a new dimension? Or perhaps there's a new way to weaponize this thing. I don't know. I have to get this off my mind. Rejoining the Lord at a later time. Okay, here we go. Food's coming in. All right. Money's coming in. Okay. Yeah. We were in winter time before. Snow was falling. Not as much demand for stuff that we had to sell. So I think we're going to be in good shape here. Oh, look at that. Dink. You know, I could go ahead and do the print screen right now. A rectangle, eh? Let's save. A rough capture, which we will keep. Probably gonna have to wrap up this stream pretty soon, y'alls. Here we've gotten through planting season. Yeah, we still got grain that we can process. We could, matter of fact, probably take one of these families out of here. Put them here. These ovens will keep rolling, and we'll have bread filling the homes of Im and Ruth soon. The voice of an angel. Violin. Oh, it breaks your heart. Yeah, how's this going over here? Berries. Okay. That works fine. Okay, well, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream for today, y'all. Hey, man, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hit that like button. That helps out a lot. Do subscribe. Poke around the channel. I'd really appreciate you giving a view and a like to stuff that's already published. I got plenty of work that's been done. Labors of love all, just like this. Next stream will be, of course, Manor Lord Monday, likely next week. Who knows how long it'll be, but we'll keep chugging along here in our playthrough in Im and Ruth. Do hope that you've enjoyed. Hit that notification bell, too, to find out when I'm dropping a new recorded and edited vid or stream. I look forward to seeing everybody on the next installment.